Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Friday, December 12th, 2025, Aries. One recent day had you feeling that your professional projects really aren't your own, but one of your parents, in particular your mother, who wanted you to have it. Now you've been analyzing your career from all angles and trying to figure out what it is truly that you want. Today you should be able to see more clearly. Taurus, it seems like the basis of your social ambition has taken a bit of a beating today, and the planetary energy should give you some new desires. They may be of a more modest nature, but that doesn't mean that they were important. What motivates you professionally is going to be healthier and less egotistical. It will ultimately be a positive, satisfying evolution. Gemini, here is the day that you may finally accept that you tend to play the role of a parent in your sentimental relationship. You're the one who sets limits, organizes things, and takes on responsibility. Your partner should try to open to you so that you could be more sensitive, showing your fragile nature. Cancer, are you afraid that people will no longer understand you? Have you changed too much? Do you have the feeling that you've left some people behind? Yes, it's possible. But what can you do? Everyone can't change at the same pace as you. Your friends have no problem with the changes that you've undergone. So consider this possibility. Leo, you don't have the same opinions as everyone else. Of course, this is the case for each one of us. But you seem to differ in opinion with people more and more. You may decide that it's time to design your own job, where the only boss to disagree with is you. This will carry some risk, but the potential rewards are very great. Virgo, you may have been feeling the need to reshuffle the cards with your mate unless you've already been offered a new hand. This pause in your relationship is necessary to transition on your journey to increased intimacy. Beginning today, your relationship is back on track and will continue to progress smoothly. Make the effort to observe what that has changed. Libra, there is some likelihood that your emotions have changed in the past 6 weeks or so and you're no longer attracted to the same person. You're unaware of yourself at work and you even wonder if your attractiveness has been deserted. Beginning today, these doubts will be dispelled, so please take heart. Scorpio, it looks like your emotions are finally back in business. You've been hesitant for the past 6 weeks or so, unable to make any decisions, and you felt unsure, as if you could no longer trust yourself. It's been an especially upsetting time, so don't throw caution to the wind, but your self-confidence will return to you today. Sagittarius, there's some possibility that in the past month or so you have been hesitant about your commitments as you've been suspended in animation. Perhaps you became aware of some errors you made in the past and were afraid that you'd repeat them. Now that you're conscious of the past, you can and will face the future with more confidence. Capricorn, what a relief. Your energy is returning, especially regarding affairs of the heart. Today you'll be freed from the bonds of doubt about your judgment. With you, self-doubt is an especially touchy subject. You're miserable when your confidence is gone. The energy flow has been re-established, although it may take a few days to fully recover from the ordeal of the recent weeks. Aquarius, the day ahead is promising. The aspects give you a boost in your emotional life, and that should release you from the recent period of uncertainty that has plagued you. You were unable to trust your own judgment. Difficult as this was, the doubt may have served some purpose. Perhaps you should use your newfound clarity to sort out some of your experiences. Pisces, you undoubtedly have the impression that you're seeing more clearly than in the recent past. The planetary energies are lining up to break the mental fog that you've been experiencing. The past few days that have made you think an awful lot, and you've learned some lessons which should be evident today. Now it's up to you to apply these lessons to your life to make the change. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Friday, 12 December 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
Hi guys, good morning. Well, what do you know? Here's the weekend. We are here again. To me, just 2 days ago, I say welcome to the weekend. Well, WTF, welcome to Friday. Let's go over to our news department. We'll be back.
Good morning. Time now for the news. My name is Timothy Polion. The homicide investigation into the circumstances surrounding the death of Linus Delis on Tuesday, December the 2nd, 2025 at Rivière Mitin, Monchy has resulted in the arrest of one man. Neron Delis, an 18-year-old resident of Valerie Lord Avenue, Rivière Mitin, Monchy, Groselet, was formally arrested and charged on Sunday, December the 7th of this year, for the offense of murder. On Tuesday, December the 7th, 2025, he was brought before the 1st District Court via Zoom, during which he was remanded in custody at the Bordelais Correctional Facility until Tuesday, February 24th of next year, when he will be presented before the High Court for a bail hearing. On the final edition of the DBS Special Newsmaker Live for the year, former candidate Elwin St. Rose directly confronted accusations of opportunism, publicly detailing the three-phase political journey that saw him shift from seeking a UWP nomination to running independently and ultimately endorsing the victorious Labour Party candidate in Ancillary Canaries.
Unfortunately, and in my opinion, I was not treated as if I was part of that family, and it didn't work out. I mean, we've been through this, we've rehashed that, and if it's necessary, I can go back, but the point is, it didn't work out. When it didn't work out, and again, the opportunistic thing, I want to speak to it, because when it didn't work out, I didn't quickly run to the St. Lucia Labour Party and say, please take me, because I'm dying to be in office. I didn't do that. I decided to run as an independent, having a failed bid, as it were, through the United Workers' Party.
Citing deep-rooted family alliances and a commitment to service, he defended his path as one of principle, not political convenience. With a multi-million-dollar infusion aimed at fueling purpose-driven change, Republic Bank Eastern Caribbean has mobilized a new wave of community champions. Launching its 2025-2026 Power to Make a Difference cohort, the bank is deploying strategic partnerships across 6 islands, targeting digital divides, environmental action, and youth development to ignite tangible transformation under the banner Powered by Purpose.
Republic Bank has been part of the Eastern Caribbean for the past 6 years, and in 2022, we made this dedication. We introduced PMAD in our Eastern Caribbean territories. What we've been able to achieve has been absolutely nothing short of remarkable. And what we can appreciate is that one dedicated citizen, and in this case, one dedicated corporate citizen, such as Republic Bank, can make a huge positive difference.
Tracy Bartholomew, Republic Bank Eastern Caribbean's Managing Director, gave the feature address at the ceremony. She thanked their PMAD partners for their courage, dedication, and belief in what is possible when communities unite. A sleek new high-speed contender has arrived in Caribbean waters, promising to shake up regional travel. The Topaz Express, a 400-passenger catamaran capable of slicing through the sea at 52 kilometers an hour, made its dramatic debut in St. Lucia this week, marking a strategic upgrade aimed at turbocharging inter-island connections and fueling economic growth across the archipelago.
This is an important part of the business in St. Lucia. Because with flights, there's limited air flights, and we realized, when we didn't have enough vessels, what was happening, and the people and the demand was there. So obviously, the company was very proactive and has responded now and added new vessels to the arrivals and departures, and to supply St. Lucia with some more interconnectivity.
Bobra says that the Topaz Express replaces the Ruby Express. The Ruby Express made its first call to St. Lucia on August the 1st of last year, but was taken out of service earlier this year. That's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Join us at noon for our next News Major, the Lunchtime Report with Lisa Joseph. I'm Timothy Polion. Good morning.
Thanks, guys. We need to take a break. We'll be back. About innovation. Optronics, from the time they stepped into this market, have been leading the charge with innovative stuff. They're at it again. They've got something exciting upcoming. Well, the guys from Optronics is here with us. Of course, we mention innovation, and we have to mention innovation whenever we sit with Optronics or we think about them or we hold a conversation concerning Optronics, because that's what they do. They're so innovative. These guys have got some brains, and they continue to put those brains into motion and continue to just define the spaces. And exactly that is happening again. We're looking at a gala happening here on Sunday at the Sandals Grand Ballroom. Who talking to me first? Who's going first? You
I
can
can
talk
go
to me
first,
first.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the Optronics Innovation Gala, really that was born of the idea of bringing together some of the tech enthusiasts on the island, but also bringing tech entrepreneurs and tech personnel from big technology companies like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Tesla, all in the hopes of really catalyzing this innovation ecosystem that we have budding on the island. We really want this to be an opportunity for not only our entrepreneurs, but also persons within the policy sphere as well, to really think about how do we grow this innovation ecosystem here in St. Lucia, and how do we expand outwards into other islands as well.
Wonderful. Now, Dinesh, the time is right.
Yes.
This is definitely the opportune time, because the world is already headed in that direction. And if St. Lucia can create its own space, leading the charge in the Caribbean, well, but so far it seems that way, because I don't think we've seen anything of that sort. Yeah. These sort of things. I mean, a whole gala bringing, the heads from the different heads from all across the world that is passionate about the future. This is another big innovation. Now, I know that's where you're coming in, because this gala thing there, we want to know what we're looking forward to coming up on Sunday.
Well, you want to create an experience for everyone to just enjoy themselves, for one. That's always the first part of a gala. But also learn about the startups that are in the Caribbean, that are St. Lucia produced as well. So we want to make sure that people learn about different things that are happening within the ecosystem and the space. So the gala actually introduces you to that. It also brings new innovation in the whole scope of how we do events. So that was big, because if you're an innovation gala, you have to be innovative in how you do galas.
Absolutely.
So we're trying to find innovative ways of doing our gala this weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, are we looking to see some kind of robotics and stuff as part of the listen, my mind, I hear Optronics, my mind already gone all over there. So I know it's going to be something of that. But, who are some of the people? Who are some of the representatives that we may be able to see or interact with, who are coming? I mean, don't put all the cat out of the bag, but at least, at least we can have an idea as to some of the people that's going to be in that space.
Yeah, so I'm talking about our keynote speaker. We have Jason Scott. He is a managing director of his own venture capital firm based out in the US. He used to be the head of Google's startup accelerator program worldwide, specifically focused on growing early stage ecosystems. So we have him coming down to be our keynote speaker. Like I said earlier, we have a number of other persons from companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Google as well, there to interact with our entrepreneurs and also share their ideas and thoughts about where technology is headed and how we can embed technologies into the businesses that we're building today to really, again, drive the region forward. All by the way, are persons from the region. We also have a number of key government officials that will be joining us for this gala. Should I share who might be joining? I don't know.
That's all right. We've got to come to see. How do we now come? How do we find ourselves in that space?
Unfortunately,
It's closed?
it's sold out.
Well, that's good.
So unfortunately, it's sold out, but we would really like to thank our sponsors. That's a big part. Of course, Promotech, CPJ, Harbor Club, Republic Bank. We're also going to thank Invest St. Lucia. Of course, the innovative Digicel. We also have Baron Foods, have been very innovative in the last few years of how they create sauces. We have the St. Lucia Tourist Authority, of course, because it's in St. Lucia and we have to big up our island. And of course, we have BYD, which will be there at the event.
Now, atmosphere-wise, we're coming out from what time? How is this going to run?
It's going to start from 6 p.m. We're going to have a cocktail hour with some experiences for people to mingle. We have about 14 startups that are going to be there to display their startups, and you get to mingle, meet the startups there. And then we start off the event around 7:30 and get into it, yeah.
Wonderful. Well, let me just say kudos to you guys for, again, another innovative initiative, starting off something like that. I mean, a gala surrounding robotics and these sort of, You get me? So I'm thinking this is going to be interesting, and I'm guessing this is not going to be the last.
No, absolutely not the last. We're already thinking about what next year is going to look like. How do we make this bigger, better? We definitely want to make this a spectacle for the region. The only other event of its sort which has some comparison is Tech Beach in Jamaica. We're already discussing with them as to how this can evolve into a regional event, and it's just going to get bigger and better from here.
Yeah. We're smooth sailing from here on out. Guys, again, kudos on that, and continue to lead the charge in your field, because we definitely see you. Big up. And the boats have started to arrive. It's ARC 40th anniversary. Peter just gave us a little rundown of everything, what the excitement is to look forward to in the coming days right here at the marina. I'm here with Peter. Peter is from the World Cruising Club. Peter, it's that time again. And every time around that time, we look forward, we anticipate, the St. Lucian populace look forward to it, the sailors look forward to it, and I'm sure the ARC members look forward to it. The World Cruising crew normally looks forward to it as well, because we normally have such a good and awesome time here in St. Lucia for the ARC.
Oh, 100%. I think you summed it up so beautifully. It is that time. Yeah. We look forward to it so much. We have over 800 sailors here in St. Lucia, and they're just coming in day by day. The marina is getting busier and busier, and there's just a buzz here on the docks. We love to welcome the sailors into St. Lucia because they've just crossed nearly 3,000 miles of ocean. Yeah, I mean, it's not to be sniffed at. And when we see that emotion of them coming across it, some of them have never done it in their lives. Most of them have never done it in their lives, and will maybe never do it again. So it's an exceptional achievement for them, and we love to be there for it. And then we love to be here in St. Lucia. It's the welcome we get from the people when we arrive here is second to none.
Absolutely. Now, just round up a little bit for us. We've seen the first boat already crossed and docked. Is that the only one so far? What are we expecting the next one? How much more are we expecting? What is it going to be like in the coming days and weeks?
Oh no! So far we've had around 80 boats arrive here at IGY Marina. But 145 boats left Las Palmas in Gran Canaria. So we're roughly halfway. So as I said earlier, it's getting busier and busier. The buzz is getting more and more, and it just gets more exciting for us and more exciting for all of the sailors, because with each social event, it gets more entertaining, doesn't it?
Right. You seem quite young. I'm going to go there. You seem quite young, and this has been happening for quite some time. Is it 40 years? Yeah. Oh yeah, I will. Best you believe that. 40 years. The ARC is now 40 years. It's celebration of its 40th anniversary. I'm not sure, but
I'm a little bit younger.
Of course you are. Of course you are. But let's talk about, being involved on that level. I mean, it's all work for you. Of course, there's fun activities attached to it. But, what is it that, is the most fulfilling from the World Cruising Club, in ensuring that the success of these sort of events continues?
Yeah, I mean, fulfilling, I think it's seeing the participants, the sailors, seeing the joy they get out of it. A lot of the staff who work with World Cruising Club have crossed the Atlantic often multiple times, so we know exactly what they're feeling at this time. With it being the 40th anniversary, it's an iconic rally. There's boats go every year, and it's just that time of the year within the sailing calendar. Everyone around the world knows about it, and yeah, we just love to be part of it. We love as a staff just to get involved and just get stuck in, because it's such a buzz being here.
And the cruise sector is quite a dynamic one at that, it's like a whole community by itself, and being able to cater and curate spaces where, that community can, just evolve and be themselves, I guess that puts the cherry on the cake, doesn't it?
Oh, 100%. I think, you summed it up well there, community. We hear so many stories about sailors looking out for each other if they need something, broken with their boat, they need a part or whatever. People are only too willing to help them. If, they maybe have a medical problem, people are straight in and they help. And it is a real community. It's friendships. We have people from 40 nations taking part in this rally, and it's phenomenal to see all of those nations come together, different cultures, and just enjoying each other's company. It's great.
Wonderful. Well, you know something, Peter? We are happy to have you here every single year. We look forward to this because, the excitement that this brings to the land itself, and of course, the way it enhances our own cruise sector here, cannot be downplayed in any way. So again, we're just looking forward to what's to come. We have a lot of things planned for you guys while you're here. I hope you're up for the challenge. I know it's going to be all work, Peter.
We'll grab that challenge with both hands. It's gonna be an unbelievable ride, and we always say thank you so much to St. Lucia for having us.
What happens? Wrap up after this one. Immediately, what happens when you wrap up this St. Lucia leg?
Yeah, so when we wrap up this St. Lucia leg, we'll have the prize giving on the 20th of December, and a lot of these guys will then go cruising around the Caribbean. As you can see, there's loads of different boats around, and then a small hey guys, as I said earlier, it's a great community of people. You see a lot of people which you make friends with at the start in Las Palmas, and then it's fantastic to see them back at the finish, and yeah, they're your friends. They're not just people you do business with, they're your friends. But a bunch of them will come back in January and start World Arc, which is a lap of the world starting here, and they then come back over 18 months. Some of them will stay just cruising in the Caribbean. Some of them will sail back to Europe. But as I've mentioned, we have sailors from all over the world. So they will have different intentions, and we'll try and support them as they do that.
Wonderful. Well, you know what, Peter? We're going to save the rest. We're going to come back again soon when the Bacchanal starts. Maybe we'll find, when they're actually having some fun our way, the Lucian way, and we'll probably capture some of that again. But thank you, and thank you for every single year making St. Lucia such a priority and our cruise sector. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Maureen.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Well, just a reminder, the lime is on. We liming in the marina in the coming days, right? Well, at least you're on, and we keep you on. But let's go on over to Soca Sides. It's a weekend, but let's keep moving because that's vital as well.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's Soca Side session. Leading the wine is Lorianne Sushan, Shani Victorine, Sarah Alexander, and Vernell Augustine. Let's get ready to wine. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a wine and tone routine to Anything Goes by Kelly Bean.
G6 production.
Kelly B.
4,
Anything.
2,
Anything goes.
1,
anything, anytime,
up,
anywhere.
and down.
Anything goes for the box right here. Let me tell you this, you make a Batman stare. Make a Batman stare. You could take it anytime, anywhere. What you wanna play? Truth or dare? What you wanna say? Simon says. She says she like this, she says she like that. She even said she like the ball better. Well, it's time to prepare. Put you on your back, no damn fair. She says she like Vibes Cartel, blurry camera, Alcatel, Batman phone, bad boy pill, cute girl wine, bam bam scale. Bust a little, bam bam scale. Take a girl all the way to Times Square. Anything goes for the backyard stare. Let me tell you this, you make a Batman stare. Make a Batman stare. You could take it anytime, anywhere. What you wanna play? Truth or dare? What you wanna say? Simon says. She says she like this, she says she like that. She even said she like the ball. My check 1, 2, 3. Bluetooth thing, let's just pair. Check another man, I don't care. Me check another girl, she said that's not fair. That's not fair, that's not fair. She said why you wanna cheat? That's not fair. She said that's not fair, that's not fair. She said all me care about is your bam scale. Anything goes for the right here. Let me tell you this, you make a Batman stare. Make a Batman stare. You could take it anytime, anywhere. What you wanna play? Truth or dare? What you wanna say? Simon She said she like this, she said she like that. She even said she like the ball. When it's time to prepare, put you on your back, no damn fair. She said she like Vice Cartel, blurry camera, Alcatel, bad man fun, bad boy pal, cute girl wine, bam bam scale, bust a little bam bam scale. Take a girl all the way to Times Square. Anything goes straight, back. Take it anytime, anywhere. What you wanna play? True out there. What you wanna say? Simon said. She said she like this. She said she like that. She even said she like the ball.
Thank you so much for joining us for this morning's workout. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Have a wonderful day.
And there you go, guys. It's a wrap on the Friday. It's a wrap on another amazing week. We had a wonderful time. We're giving thanks and praise. Gratitude is at the helm in rounding up this week. And we look forward to next week again as we get closer to the celebration of Christmas. Oh, by the way, Monday, this coming Monday, is going to be the start of the Jingle DBS's Bell. Don't miss this one, okay? See you guys on Monday.